So when we're trying to find slope or an equation of a line, what are they trying to find? Slope. They just want to find the slope. Right? Now I could graph this and I could figure out rise over run, right? Okay? But remember, think about this. Rise over run. Is it rise just the difference in the y's? It's just the difference of the y's. Right? How much does it rise? The difference in the y's, right? The difference, the change in y. Over, what's the run? What is the run?
6, I think.
The difference in the x. Now, the book is going to give you this formula. Oh, you're going to love this. Chayton, this is what you're going to love. You're going to love this. You too, Richard. You'll love this. Right? Might want to turn it down. But you're going to love this. Okay. Y sub 2 minus y sub 1 divided by x sub 2 minus x sub 1. How many love that? How much that makes sense to everybody, right?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't make much sense. No. What it is x1, y1, x2, y2, right? Kind of makes a little more sense. If I want, I got to plug this in. This y goes here, this x goes here, this y goes here, this x goes here. What's funny is it doesn't matter which direction I go. It doesn't matter. So, how many of you are going to remember y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 over x sub 1? Might not remember that, right? That's kind of hard to remember, yeah? Okay? So, what did I do? Long, long time ago, before the snow. Live the man, command, I know. He said, let's go. So I was like sitting there going, well, how can I get these gangsters to understand slope? Right? Because they just, getting them to school is hard enough. Right? So they're listening to some music. And the music was flip it, smack it, rub it down, hey. Right? And so I'm like, oh, snap, I got this. So flip it and smack it. We could just flip it and smack it. Okay? And what I mean by that is the y's have to be on top. Okay? The y has to be on top. But if you flip this so that the x is on the bottom, and you flip this one to where the x is on the bottom, right? And when you smack something, what is it? Is it positive or is that negative? Well, it's all relative, right? It's relative, right? Now, if my little kid, when she was 1, she used to like to crawl and pull on the cords that are plugged into the wall. And I used to smack her hand. And she didn't pull on the cords on the wall anymore. That was a positive thing that I did, right? I smacked something negative and it became positive, right? Now, if a student came up to me and said, can I get some help? And I was like, smack! It's like, wait a minute, right? Are they going to come up for help anymore? Right? So I just took a positive and turned it into a negative. You feel me? All right? So when you smack something, that's what it does. You're just putting a negative in there. Now, when I used to tell this story, I used to say, well, when my daughter was a lot younger, and she's going to school, if she goes by herself, which was rare, because I was a stay-at-home dad, I was always taking her to school. I said, if somebody comes up to you and grabs you, why don't you just turn around, and you punch them in the throat, and you kick them in the nuts. Right? Because you hit them high, and you hit them low, and then you go. Okay? So you hit them high, you hit them low, and you go. And that's slow. Okay? You flip it, and you smack it right in the center. In the center up, and the center down. And you go. Alright? And that's slow. That's it. That's easy. Okay? And to this day, my daughter still remembers that. In fact, her friend decides that she's going to get in a fight with somebody because they're picked on her friend and da-da-da-da. She's like, hey, if you want it to end, just punch her in the throat. Damn. There you go. Don't play, right? Hey, girl. So, you know, that's the real deal, right? They're bigger than you. You want it to end. And go. Get out of there. The whole key is getting away. But sometimes to get away, you gotta, make their day. Alright? So, smack up high, smack down low, and it's good to go. Rise, overrun. Flip it, smack it. Okay? And then you don't have to remember the y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 over x sub 1. Okay? If you want, you can put this in your notebook, on your cheat sheet. If that's the way you like to do it, then that's fine. If you like to just remember it so that it would be easier for you, so you can just put it like that, bam, bam, be done, fine. Now let's just do the math. What's 6 minus 1? 5. What's 9 minus 10? Remember, double negative makes a
19.
There you go. Positive. Okay? And that's your slope. 5/19. Okay?